All right, y'all. Sorry for the jump scare. I had an idea to do something a little bit different today. So I have all of my cream, not putty, but like true cream and liquid blushes in front of me. And I'm going to put foundation on both sides of my face and powder on one side so we can see which ones will go over powder on this side, and then on this side we'll see which ones dry down. We'll see if they dry down or not. So let's get started with that. It's gonna look a little crazy. I'm probably gonna have blursh everywhere, but it's fine. It's totally fine. All right, this is the About Face foundation that I don't think is gonna be very long wearing for me, but for something like this, it don't matter, right? It don't matter. I don't need it to last long. I just need it to last long enough to do this video. And I'm gonna take it off because I'm not gonna go pick up my child from daycare looking crazy with blush up to my hairline. Because who wants to do that? All right. So let's do the other side, and then I might build it up just so it's a little bit more covered and the blush colors are a little bit more. Oh girl, I sure did get that in my hair. All right, let's get a little bit more hair into the clip if I can. Okay, yeah, y'all don't care what my hair looks like. Y'all know I'm crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. But this is just what we're gonna do today. I didn't even wash the sponge first. I don't have any primer on because I don't think it doesn't matter for what we're doing. I'm literally gonna take all this off when we're done. All right, I'm just gonna build it up a little bit. Does that need to be? Yeah, we'll do that a little bit brighter. Do a little bit more. Stove hoods take forever. A little bit more. We'll do some more up here too. Looks like war paint, which is sometimes what my husband calls makeup anyways. War paint. All right, let's get all this in. This probably would have been faster with a brush, but I don't use brushes for my foundation. I like a sponge. I feel like I can't ever get the streaks out when I use a brush, and then I end up going over it with a sponge anyway. So if I'm already going over it with a sponge, why not just use a sponge to start with? All right. Okay, we're blend it in. Now, like I said, we are just gonna set this side, just this side. Okay. So let's, and this is the Morphe setting powder. I don't know if they have more than one. I only have this one, and I actually do like it. It holds up all day, and I have. If you're new and stumbled across this nonsense, I'm 38 with mostly normal skin, but my T-zone gets pretty oily. Although less oily as I'm getting older, I've noticed. Okay, so you can see, still dewy. Set. All right, let me close this before I knock it and make a big old mess. This is the Morphe Bake and Set setting powder and translucent. Okay. First, let's do, this is the Glossier Cloud Paint in Crimson. This was out of the Christmas set. Oh, that was too much, girl. Girl, that was too much. I know that was too much. So there's the color. And I'm just picking a random from here. So here's the So here's the already powdered side. We don't have to blend this in that good because it really don't matter for what we're doing. But I will say that is not it was on my finger. I got more dots, you see them? And I'll try maybe at the end I'll pull the camera off my phone off the stand so you can see. So first, let me order them over here. Okay, that one's first. So it didn't pick up any of the powder on the powdered side. And actually it already feels dry, but we'll put it over here anyway. Just for shits and giggles, right? Giggles and shits, shits and giggles. Okay. Oh. I said blend. Okay. Okay. So still sticky on that side for right now, but we'll check it again in a minute. So that was the Glossier. So let's do another one that's a straight liquid. This is the Hourglass Unreal Liquid Blush in Scene. Scene like a I don't know, TV scene, like I'm gonna go out and make a scene thing, you know. Man, this thing really is kind of hard to get out of the dropper. All right, there's the color. Let's use a different brush. We'll use a different brush. Actually, let's blend that out a little bit on my hand first. Okay. All right, so again, powdered side. I'm gonna put it, this is gonna look crazy. I'm gonna put it right here, right under. And this is a powdered side. It's not picking up a lot, but it's picking up a little. And the Glossier over here on the powder feels dry. Over here it still has a little bit of tack to it. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna get a little more. That's drying on my hand really fast, so maybe that I might have to put more. That dried on my hand pretty fast, so that makes me think it's gonna dry down over here too. But let's see. All right, and we're right under, which it really just kind of looks like a lighter version of that other one. Okay. Okay. So, I will say they are looking a little more natural on this side. Oh, and that foundation is still very sticky. That is not self-setting, just so you know. Okay. The Glossier one's almost set now. The Hourglass one's still a bit sticky. Okay. Actually, we might have to break this up. Let's do that. I haven't worn this one yet, but I'm really curious about it. This is the Moira Soft Blush Balm and all that. So I bought this because it's supposed to be a dupe, or at least very similar to the Merit ones that are heckin' expensive. And this is like $9. So, and it's a balm, so I expect it to be pretty sheer. Ooh. Yeah, no, that does not go over powder. I didn't think it would. It's a balm, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. All right. A little bit more. Put a little more. Little more. Okay. All right, let's go back down and feel. Hourglass is still tacky. Yeah, Glossier is still a tiny bit tacky. Okay. All right, that was the Moira. I have 3 more that are true liquid, so I'm going to try to get them on here anyway. All right, this is About Face Fluid Blush in Rev It Up. And I guess we'll put it here. I don't think. Yeah, it did. Yeah, that one lifted just a little bit. So far, the only one that hasn't lifted at all is the Glossier. Just so you know. And it's taken a while, but these other 2 have the, no, they're almost dry. They're not like sticky like your hair would get stuck in it sticky, but they're still sticky. All right. And I did it right there, so let's, y'all, I look a mess. I look a mess right now. A mess. A mess. Okay. All right. All these colors look pretty similar, don't they? They do. All right, we'll give that a minute. While that one's going, let's do the Armani Luminous Silk. This one does dry down all the way. This one I know it does, but I don't know how it does over powder. I haven't tried. So we'll put it, where am I gonna, okay, I guess right here. What a weird place to fucking put blush. Okay. Yeah. We'll just have to wipe that one off. Right. I mean, it's probably making it worse because of where I'm putting it. But, actually, I don't think the Armani one is lifting the foundation. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But we'll put it on the other side. Oh, and this shade, by the way, is 62. It's one of the matte ones. I'm sure I've looked crazier at some point. But no particular point comes to mind. So we'll just, yeah. Yeah, maybe it did lift, just barely on the edges, but not as bad as some of the other ones, honestly. The Moira one is honestly the worst with the lifting, but it's a balm, so I kind of expected that. All right, let's test some of these again. That one's not dry. I mean, those have had a while to dry. They're still not dry. All right, this will be the last one. I'll have to do the other ones in a different video because my face is only so big. All right, we're gonna do, where am I gonna put it? All right, this one's gonna be a weird one. I'm gonna do the, well, can I do it now? I'm bad out of room. All right, I'm gonna put a dot right there and a dot right here. Okay, and this is the Saie Dew Blush in Chili. Let's wipe that off. All right. It's a look. It's a look. Yeah, that one disturbs the foundation for sure. All right. So we have Moira Glossier, Hourglass, yep, REM, Armani, and Saie. So Moira, Glossier, Armani, REM, no, Moira, Glossier, Hourglass, Armani, Saie, and REM. Okay. Moira's still sticky. Glossier is almost all the way dry. Hourglass is still wet. Saie is very wet. REM is very wet. Armani just hasn't had time to dry. But that is one that I've used before, so I know that it does dry. The only one that did not disturb any of the foundation underneath on the powdered side is the Glossier. Next to that one, the Armani probably disturbed it the least. And the Hourglass was probably the worst, although the REM is pretty bad too. All right, so I'm gonna try to take you out of here. Sorry for my hand. All right. So you can try to see maybe. Like this one's fine, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. I don't think you can. But it's all broken up over here. And then here. Yeah, the Hourglass, Armani's almost completely dry. Okay, so for all of these, the only one that went well over powder was the Glossier. So if that's something that's important to you, there's that. And when I go like this, the Glossier feels dry. When the Hourglass feels dry. Moira still feels a little tacky. Oh, it still feels a little tacky. The Saie is very tacky. REM's very tacky. So the Saie and the REM not going to dry down, I think, no matter how long they sit. Not going to. So yeah, next time we do this, we will do stick blushes and like potted or these cream ones. And yeah. Thanks for going on the crazy train. Goodbye.